Okay, here we are in the second video. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better. I think I worked out a lot of my technical difficulties. So, basically what I'm going to try to do is just show you how to navigate the Fire Stick and kind of show you what all it's capable of doing. You got your remote, your outer cursor moves it down over to the left, and you can hear it click in the background as you're going through each one. All these kind of apps up here, these are all, you know, pay apps, free apps. As you go, there's literally thousands of different apps, and just think of each app as its own channel. Okay, and which we're going to be interested in is right here, your apps and channels. And you're going to see, you know, different weird symbols that I'm going to have up. And each one of these are all different websites that you can go to get free live TV and free movies, free TV shows. And it's just a matter of a few clicks moving it all. We're going to see all of them now. And I've been putting on quite a few, but I'm going to start putting on a little less, because in some ways less is more. I'm kind of overloading the boxes. We just got this new system on how to keep them all uploaded and updated and stuff for you. And that's the part that I'm going to be trying to teach you now on from how to run it. So back to your remote. This button here is your home button. You hit that, the screen's going to automatically take you home. You come down here to your recents. Those are going to be your movies, like Telerium, Free Flicks, HQ. One box might be on there. There's a whole bunch of them. I'll go over each one, kind of limit, you know, a little bit at a time in a later video. See, we already went over the other stuff. Well, the big thing you're going to have to learn right here is on this, the three-way button. Let's go with this one box. It's a pretty good one, but there's so much better, and why clog up the space? We're going to hit that button, and then over here, it's going to pop up. It's going to say move to the front, or uninstall it. And you just hit uninstall. You wait a few seconds, and it'll do that, and it's gone. Okay, and that just freed up a little bit of the memory on this. But you're going to need to know how to uninstall, because to reinstall something, you got to uninstall the old one. So you get rid of the old one first, then you can put the new ones on. Once you know that there's a new, you know, update out there. But each of these are your applications. All these different little funky pictures. Also, one thing to let you know, when we're going to go to see all, usually at the bottom I leave these. Here are all your players that I have in there. I'll have already pretty much all the different players. And this is like a screen orientation. There's this one here, I think, is the mouse toggle. And it's certain websites won't work, you know, without those. So I'll go ahead and put all them on there for you. These here are the Adultite store. It's kind of like a Google Play Store. And you can even get the Google Play Store, I'm going to show you later, from File LinkedIn. But to have it on call, I mean, probably don't need it. So I'm going to go ahead and uninstall that one too, just so you can see how to do it. And just, we're going to let it uninstall, boom, and then it disappears. And this one over here, we're going to do the same thing to it. We're going to hit the three-way button. We're going to come down to uninstall, give it a few seconds. And it should be uninstalling at any time. All right, we're going to go back, hit our hook. See there, go ahead, finally disappeared. Sometimes they take a little bit. We're going to go back home if you ever get lost. All right, come across to like your videos. This is like where you get your Prime and your watch list and stuff like that. For some reason, somebody keeps subscribing me to Prime, you know, and then it cancels it out. But now somebody put a credit card in there that's, you know, it's not mine, so I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm going to probably have to shut down my account. So definitely make sure you guys get your own accounts on there, because otherwise one day it's going to just not work. Same thing with movies, your TV shows on this, you don't need apps. And then settings. You just look down here, that's where you're going to have your network. We discussed that. But you can go to right here to applications. Once you go into applications, that's your app store to get all the like legit apps and stuff. And then you can also go here and it says manage installed applications. And then it looks over here, my internal space. This one here, see, it's about halfway filled up because I just cut out quite a few and we got to download back up 2 or 3. So we're going to hit manage install. Then you can just go down and each one and decide if you want to keep it or not, and how, you know, how big it is. Some of them you can't get rid of because they're into the system. Okay, cinema I already did then, I guess. Here, CyberFix digital. Let's see if we can uninstall that one. And we're uninstalling. And then that one's gone. Okay. But this is the other spot where you can go through and look at all your apps individually and decide, you know, what to get rid of and what you want to keep. All right, let's go back home. All right, so I'm going to start the next video on how to use actually the file linked in we'll go into. All right, talk to you in a few minutes.